It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Bills force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Cavity Lions!
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Ready?
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, ready.
Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Robinson running the zone read. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's good for a Bills first down. A 5-yard gain.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Another carry for Robinson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13s. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go, Rig. Go.
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Third. Let's go now. Cougar nice, Freddie.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
Let's go, let's go.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 13
Check
yards.
contact. Check contact.
First down, Bills.
Three. Ready, ready.
That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Here we go. Big Lion. Hawks, go.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. With Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running here with Bijan. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down give to Robinson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Fourth down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's our target, Puka Nacua. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Motion man sent left. Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 7. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You notice, gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane,
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now out of the shotgun. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Run now with Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He'll throw it. Connection made to Shaheed. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson, start the drive. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Robinson on the inside give.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys don't want to see this one go to overtime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a Late defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Line up the design keeper. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Oh no, the ball is loose! And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. It's a designed run for him. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle.
26-yard attempt.
There's a flag. We saw the early contact up front. Let's see which side gets dinged. So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. Every eye in this place, Brock, now staring right at Harrison Mevis. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Well, now things get interesting, Brock. The penalty moves this offense up, and they could consider going for it here. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And it's 4th down.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, that worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. You're going to try to throw for it. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Goes to the hurry up here. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Another carry for Robinson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
40-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.